On this very day, 10 years ago, I created a little-known channel called Christian Writer, with the intention of making Minecraft videos. About a month later, I posted my very first video, in all of its laggy, peaky glory.
Hey guys, it's me, Christian Writer, and here with HuntDog24 on Mindplex. Today we're gonna play some minigames,
random people,
whatnot.
But even from that very first video, there's one thing that has always remained the same on my channel. That is, until today. Hey guys, it's Chirsty here with a very special video for you today. You see, about a year ago now, I made a decision about what I want to do with my channel moving forward. I want to become a VTuber. I know that might sound silly to some of you, but I think with the artsy cozy vibe my channel is intended to have, it just makes sense as the next step. But when I started trying to design a model for myself, I began to realize something. Christy, as she is currently, doesn't feel right anymore. And considering how much work it was going to take to make a VTuber model, I realized that if there was ever a time to reconsider my branding, it was now. And Christy being a pirate just doesn't really fit with anything else I'm doing. I mean, ultimately, my main focus is still my comic, Vibrant. That's what I truly want to be known for. CWA Christy, the author of Vibrant. Not to say that this channel isn't important to me too, but just that it feels like there's a weird disconnect between who I've been portraying myself as versus who I want to be seen as. And honestly, it's kind of surprising that Christy has stayed the same this long, aside from minor tweaks to her designs over the years. When I made my Pirate Christy Minecraft skin, I did it completely on a whim. I wasn't even super into pirates at the time, but I don't know, it just kind of stuck for some reason. So this time there was a lot more thought put into the design. I really wanted to capture who I see myself as and the type of content I make. I didn't actually realize this when I was making the redesign, but I consider myself to be a cozy tuber. Though I will admit, I don't think I've done a very good job portraying that in my titles and thumbnails. I've kind of just made them on a whim. So going forward, I'm going to try and make it clearer to people what type of channel this is. I think the new design also will just help people know what to expect. But that aside, you might be wondering, what are things going to look like going forward? Well, first off, you can look forward to my VTuber debut. That's right, this is not actually my debut yet. I still have some finishing touches to do on my model, and so for now, I will be using this! Ta-da! Isn't she cute? I didn't know you could use GIFs for Fugi, so that's pretty cool. I will say the main reason my model isn't ready is because of the computer issues I've been having. I'm still working on getting a new PC, and my model is currently sitting on my old PC's hard drive. I'm actually currently filming this from my mom's laptop, and it was really chugging trying to get it just to run OBS and Discord at the same time. So I'm not going to be showing off the model yet because I want to save that for the actual debut, but it's actually a chibi 3D one that I made with Vroid and then edited in Blender. That's right, I learned Blender for this! It's actually kind of funny, because the whole reason I decided to make a 3D model was because I was looking at the tutorials for the live 2D models and thought, looks tedious and intimidating, I'm going to use Vroid since I already know how to do that. But then I was too much of a perfectionist and ended up working on it in Blender, which is equally tedious and intimidating. But surprisingly, I ended up enjoying it a lot, actually. I found some tutorials that actually did a good job of explaining it well, which I really appreciated because after wasting about a week on what was supposed to be like a quick and easy one-size-fits-all method, I decided, no more quick hacks, I want to do it proper. You know, aside from using Vroid, that is, because Vroid is kind of a one-size-fits-all program. But I mean, it was easier to get into Blender when I wasn't starting from complete scratch, so that's okay. Yeah, basically I fully optimized my model and made all the face tracking by hand in Blender. Now, as for the rest of my channel, I don't think the type of content I will be making going forward will change too much. At least not in terms of like what types of games I play. I would like to maybe try dabbling into streaming if my new computer is good enough to handle it. I think that could be fun. I don't know, I guess I haven't planned too much in that regard since this was already kind of a lot to not only redesign my persona, but also my entire branding. You know, all this on the side of making a comic too. The only thing I didn't make a replacement for is the little Christy drawing animation that I did for the speed paints. Which I am going to miss, because I am still really proud of that animation, but I just don't have time to redo it right now. But otherwise, I'm really happy with how everything came out. I think it suits me much better now than it did before, so I really hope you guys like it. It was so much fun to draw all the vibrant characters as plushies, too. So anyway guys, thank you so much for subscribing to my channel. I know my channel is pretty small for being 10 years old, but honestly, I'm still proud of it anyways. I still get excited every time I see a new subscriber. I love watching it grow, regardless of how slow that growth may be. I'm really glad to be here and I'm excited for what's to come. I hope you guys are too. And I hope regardless of whatever is going on in your life, my videos are still able to bring a smile to your face.